Hey everybody, I want to start by saying thank you to each and every one of you that have taken a few minutes out of your day to join me here. Today I have 3 poems for you that I'd like to share. Wishing on a Star, Calibration, and 30 Seconds in Limbo. Here we go. If I could reach up and touch the sun, I would, because that would let me know what's real. Thoughts and dreams began to gleam when paid for with a wisher's wish. A wink, a kiss, and a handshake or a hug. See, it really doesn't matter which one you give me. I'm just grateful to have what it is you give. I spoke to a wise man once, and he told me I was foolish. Foolish because I believed all love was pure. There are some that have the ability to love unconditionally, at any moment, simply because they love as children do. Openly, freely, just as God does. So look for them as if your life depended on seeing a shooting star to set you free, so that you can love, just like me. Next one, Calibration. So much time can pass just thinking about life. I often find myself gazing upon the vibrant youth of the world today. They often live as if the years before them were not founded upon blood, sweat, and tears. The latest fashion, the newest song, the hippest dance, seems to be the driving force in which some live for. But as for me, I'll continue to be that country boy trapped in a city man's body, dreaming of a day when I could wake up by the sun and sleep by the moon while saying, thank God for the moments of my life that allow me to be free. Thank God Almighty, I'm free. "30 Seconds in Limbo." It's amazing what runs through your mind at the moment someone has a gun pointed at the back of your head. See, that's what happened to me when I was 17 years old. And even till today, I still think about it. Because it's painful, the thought of being dead. Many things ran through my mind at that moment, but the thought of being a superhero and trying to tackle the gun from his hand wasn't on my mind. The only thing running through my mind was my family doesn't know what's happening to me right now. I mean, I know I should have been thinking about saving my life, but for those 30 seconds that dangled over a shallow grave, I could only think about the people that wouldn't have me around anymore if he pulled the trigger. People like my mom, dad, sisters, grandparents, aunties, uncles, cousins, and friends. That's what life is about. Family and friends, right? The devil confused his mind and had him thinking he could cowardly play with my life, but God stepped in and said, no, he's a child of mine, and no weapon formed against him will prosper. And just like that, I was back in God's loving grace, giving him all the glory. But before I go, let me tell you this. It's not easy for a 17-year-old son to go home and tell his mom that the devil showed up at his job and put a gun to his head for something he thought was more valuable than his life. Last but not least, if you hear anyone complaining about the price of tea in China, ask them, have you ever dangled over a shallow grave for 30 seconds? And then watch how they look at you. Thank you. Thank you once again to each and every one of you that took a few minutes out of your day to come here, watch my video, and take in a few moments of my life. It's always been a desire of mine to write little stories, write poems, and ultimately share them with people, because um, everyone, we're all connected. Nobody really has gone through anything that someone else hasn't gone through. It might be slightly different, but nevertheless, we've all somewhat encountered the same types of things in our lives. But just stay positive, just stay grateful, thankful, and all of the above. Thank you once again. See you next time.